Hi, my name is Felipe, and today I'm here to change the tubes of this Fender Blues Jr 3. I got it on Craigslist for a super good deal, and this is how it sounds right now. I have volume on 3, every EQ setting on 3, every EQ setting on 12 o'clock, and volume and master at 9 o'clock. And also this amp doesn't have no reverb, but it's something that I'm gonna fix. So my idea is to go through the whole process of changing the power tubes and just sharing the experience with you, because I honestly don't have a lot of experience on changing tubes of the amp, and I don't really know how good or how bad the amp will sound with that change. So I'm hoping to, with this video, to also show you what difference it makes. I know this amplifier only has one power tube. The person that sold it to me had it like this. I hope you can see clearly, but we have these 3 tubes in the preamp stage, and they seem to be working fine. But the main problem here is this. Can you see here? I only have one power tube, right? And that's the main reason the sound is being affected. So with all of that said, I'm going to turn this back facing the camera so we have a better sound quality. And with the settings, again, all the EQs are on 12, and my volume and master, they are 9 o'clock, and no reverb. I have my Fender Strat here. I bought it in 2014. It is a celebration of the 60th anniversary of Fender Stratocaster, and it's a beaut. I really like this guitar. It's my only electric guitar at the moment, and this is how the amp sounds with no pedals, straight from the guitar to the amplifier. This is how it sounds. So I went on Amazon and I got 2 extra power tubes that I need. So let's open this and see how they look inside. A lot of people say that it's the best to find matched pair tubes. And a friend of mine that is a blues man, been doing this forever, said the same. Like, make sure that you get a matched pair. So I made sure that I went online and I found this matched pair of Tung-Sol. There you go. So I went online and I got this Tung-Sol. Make sure that they are matched pair. I got it from Viva Tubes, and it said tested and matched guaranteed. So that's what you want to go for. And this is a pair of Tung-Sol, as I said. So I turned the amplifier off and I let the tubes cool down a little bit. So now we have easy access and no risks of burning myself. Alright, so let's take this out without further ado. You just wiggle it a little bit and boom, it comes out beautifully. We have these, the EL84. So these are the 2 tubes. This is the one that I got out of the amplifier. So this is the groove tubes. It was inside of the amp. They usually come with from stock like this, Groove Tubes is a brand that doesn't make their own tubes. They buy from a supplier and put their stamp in here, their logo. Solid tubes, pretty good in overall, but some people that really know this subject, they usually say that it's a lottery, exactly because they buy from third-party suppliers, and some people question quality with that. I really want to see the difference between that and a Tung-Sol. Boom, Tung-Sol. The Tung-Sol is made in Russia. They make their own tubes. It's a higher price level, but a lot of people vouch that it's a good option for your amplifier. While I'm demonstrating this, I'm thinking, should I just change? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put only one tube in the amp and just check how different the sound quality is, right? Because I think it's just fair. We only had one. We can put it in there and check the sound with only one, and after that I'll put both of these together, check the sound, and then I am gonna put the matched pair and check the sound. Let's put this Tung-Sol inside and check how it sounds.
This is it, the same spot where we had the GT. It should get in. There you go. It came smoothly.
So this is the Blues Jr with only one power tube from Tung-Sol. So now we're gonna add both tubes, the groove tubes and the Tung-Sol, and then we're gonna compare that with the sound of the matched pair Tung-Sol in the amp. Changing the groove tubes to the Tung-Sol already gave me a little more control over the amp. It sounds a little more less harsh. It has like stingy and punchy, and more warm and round. That's how I feel the sound comes out of the amplifier already. So let's go, just for the fun. Let's see how the GT works together with the Tung-Sol in the amp. Okay, so now both of the tubes are inside of the amplifier, so let's check out how both of them work together. Just a quick reminder that volume and master are both at 9 o'clock, and all of the EQ settings are set at noon. Okay, with both of them inside of the amplifier, feels like I have less noise, but I get back that piercing, punchy quality in the sound. Maybe that's what that tube from Groove Tubes, it's tonal quality, it's sonic quality. So now I'd like to check changing for the match pair of Tung-Sol and checking how that changes the overall sound of the amplifier. So let's do that. Okay, so I just got the GT out of the amplifier, and I'm gonna put the matched pair Tung-Sol, put this inside of the amp now. Okay, now we have both the matched pair Tung-Sol tubes inside of the amplifier. I'm just letting it hit a little bit. I'm really excited to check how the matched pair is gonna reflect in the sound. I can already hear the noise here from the amplifier. So I'm excited to check, and I hope you are too. I know for sure that the train is excited to know about it. So without further ado, let's check it out. Alright, cool. I thought I'd have more power with both of the tubes inside of the amp, but I was a little blown off when I saw that it was the same volume. But I still feel like sonically it has a warmer sound. It doesn't have the top end is not as striking as the Groove Tubes had. So overall, I prefer the way that it is now. I don't know if the punchier, the high frequency was because it was not a matched pair, but I overall prefer the sound quality of the matched pair tubes. Let me know what you think about the sound, if you see any difference or not, and I'm more than glad to know about your inputs and have your feedback on the matter.